Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
The devastating news, so they've asked for another.
Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Bro, I didn't use not one haymaker in my family loading that shit.
So like that round, good round. You feel good? You were thinking, you were smart.
Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, Pete.
See what go.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
And breathe when you're stepping around. Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together.
Back again with another video right now. Listen.
There's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and top until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Do you believe this? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Caleb Plant just got clipped. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchange punches. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round.
60 already.
Inside in 3 minutes, we just saw it.
That's it. Start sticking.
And there's the bell to start round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last. Down goes Caleb Plant.
This
And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt.
there they found 51-year-old
right
Frank
there, buckled him.
I need to see that
While he
again.
was rushed to the
This
hospital,
came up.
officers questioned his fiancée. But soon the detectives would confirm his fiancée's worst nightmare.
Frank is on jail.
However, soon she would find that her
The
daughter
referee says we will fight on. Not sure
with
about
lemon
this
hurt.
one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
After receiving the 911 call on October 25th, 2021,
Every
police
time they throw a
immediately
shot,
reached
they get
Madison
countered.
with there, they saw Frankie Owens.
Yeah, we know Cole. Right?
All they could witness was terror.
Nope, that hook won't score. A perfect counter shot.
The
We need
51-year-old
to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to
The officers
Oh my
wasted no
goodness,
time
Johnny!
and took him to the
Caleb
hospital.
Plant is hurt.
The visual of it shook his fiancée. Terror oozed from every corner of the new radar.
Disaster averted. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
After this, Detective Jason White reached the homicide location to hunt down any traces of the suspect.
Incredible
His
work
priority
rate.
was to find out if the neighbors had seen the suspect.
And Vargas just got clipped hard.
Flick the stick forward twice.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure.
The stick, the direction stick.
Let's talk about planting that last round.
Flick it towards them twice.
Knockdown's going to be, we just saw.
I love the
Which
response.
seemed
Though.
like a
Got back.
combo.
It'll take him out.
Which they're concerned.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with
The
this.
suspect might have fled.
Nice counter
However,
punch
the
right
most
up the
heart-wrenching
middle.
news was that Frankie couldn't be saved. Officers decided to inform the family later. And before that, they had some serious
Tried to
questions.
score with a jab.
Hereby, Frankie's fiancée and youngest daughter were taken into custody for the homicide investigation. Frankie's fiancée was devastated by what she saw and cried throughout the interview. The detectives decided to keep the information
Threw the hook,
Frankie's
didn't land.
daughter themselves. Information from
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punching. His stick and plant is
I
down.
knew it. My nigga had it almost
One
down.
punch did the trick. Let's see
That
it
might
again
be
in
the
slow
knockout.
motion.
Was it slow motion?
When asked
no.
about what had happened the day prior,
When you get knocked out in slow motion, that should be over.
I come to stay at her house at night, along
Damn.
with her 2 kids.
This nigga can't even do shit.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to point. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the
What
most
she
of it.
revealed
Because
next
if
was
you let him jump back
the
on you again,
detectives at the
he's
time
going to get
didn't know
momentum
that
and
it
pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the
She
round.
said that Frankie and the middle daughter had a heated conversation, which didn't end peacefully.
Stamina is off. Hold it right there. Whoa, Vargas! Is he about to go down? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about planting that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down.
She
You've got to
informed me that her
fight.
elder daughter
Survive
lived a
and
few miles, and her middle daughter was staying with a friend just a
Here
few
we go in
hours.
round 5. Who's
She
going to
then
land
shared
the
more
first big
details.
shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Vargas now stumbling backwards. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Down goes Caleb.
Damn, bro, I was blocked.
And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch
Watch.
folded him like a lawn chair.
A shot
Oh.
from the gods took him out.
The witness happening to Frankie.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here. So much bruising will
It's on you.
stop this
I got
fight.
that shit fucked up.
And it looks like this fight will continue.
Oh, that nigga held through.
You'd like to see more jabs. A lot of effort being exerted here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about planting that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Shit.
I love the response, though. Got
Straight down the middle.
And there's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
that knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. And Plant is down.
What the fuck?
Wow, let's take another
Yeah,
look
that's
at
that
that.
bullshit, that glitzy shit.
Frankie in the middle.
Bro, that nigga would have fucking.
The detectives
Bro.
wanted to find out if there was any link. Check on Devontae Penn.
1, 2, 3,
Just somebody that knows your daughter. And maybe
Damn, they wouldn't let me get up.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again.
Good shit. Let's go to Welter.
my boy went freestyle and then added all type of shit to the show.
Though Frankie's fiance was still enemies to his goal, she gave out crucial leads to the case. To assemble the fragments of the detectives bringing the youngest daughter to question.
Yeah, they got pork roast.
Detectives initiated
Let's do something tomorrow.
investigation into the proposed measure. After that, police figured out what had happened.
Yeah. I don't know. That is fucked up. That nigga should have been at least 86, 85.
You or did you call
Didn't he just get his ass whooped? I thought he lost the last one. That would be his second loss. Let me look his shit up. Yeah. On them drugs with his damn brother. The Tower Inferno. Who has Fundora lost to? Oh, he only lost that one fight to somebody. But he would have lost to Costa Zoo, but that nigga there, he split that nigga shit all open.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now
Ricky
it's time
Hayden
for the
Cole too.
tale of the tape.
That's who I used to play with before they started adding everybody.
He weighed in right at 140
Like if you want to play with somebody just balanced.
5 foot 6 inches. The Hitman, Ricky Hatton. This all-time great welterweight, one of the most. And he'll
The detective's suspicion directly fell on the middle daughter.
Mayweather put something on that boy ass.
In the red corner,
And take down.
introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting.
all the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
He is crazy.
Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go.
Good luck.
Take
That nigga look evil.
not saying it's just a fight, but things like this. You know, about
We're expecting an all-out offensive display.
just from the
Beautiful counter punch.
everybody
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up.
to they very quickly a lot of promotion to it. So it's their attention. And now I'm not saying just
Nope, that jab not going to score.
they mentioned him from the beginning and knew his name and they already wrote his full name.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every
Determined to
seat
find her, they
has been
tracked
taken
her
for
reported
tonight's match.
where they found a
Can you
crucial
imagine
clue.
walking into this town, walking into an arena with such
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Fedora just got rocked.
When the detectives arrived at the location and knocked on the front door,
Looks like
no one
trouble
answered.
was
However,
averted.
a neighbor
goodness
refused to
skills
speak
they
with
are.
them.
What a shot it
Provided
was.
crucial
Completely got
information
us
they
up.
needed
No
at that
way he's
moment.
gonna finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That could never happen.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This is not good
The
news
neighbor
for
said
Ricky
that both
Hatton.
daughters left with a kid in a red car, which was believed to be the oldest daughter's car. The investigation was actively
That was the moment.
It's been a tough round
break the
so far. It's
devastating
been a
news
tough
from
round. What?
his fiance.
Hitman Ricky Hatton goes to the canvas. We
News
knew
was
his chin
difficult
would get
to witness.
tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they gonna fix that nigga. And niggas saying that nigga amped up.
Keep my boy Frankie, man. Damn.
Way to be strong for your mother. Okay? I'm sorry for your mother.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood.
Detectives wanted
Total
to
domination with 10 seconds to go.
the devastating news, so they asked her mother to call her.
Damn.
Try to check these.
Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round.
This boxing back together.
Here we go. It's round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, Sebastian Fedora is hurt. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The right hook misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ricky Hatton has been clipped. Down goes the hitman. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is good.
To make mistakes and you switch.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Fundora just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Flick the analog stick down.
Spending a lot of
The right
energy on this
analog.
round. And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Oh, Sebastian
Bro, I was
Fundora is
blocking it. I
hurt.
knew their body was coming.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And down goes the towering Inferno. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, it's on the table. Damn, my
This
nigga
next
hurt
round is
too.
going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. On to the 4th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Ricky Hatton right now not where he wants to be. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. Perfect counter land. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second.
What? Oh, fifth?
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And the towering
Oh, cool,
Inferno
bro.
burns to the canvas. He hit him with the body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Need to see that
No.
again.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. A perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Every time, Ricky Hatton has been clipped. Oh, wait a minute. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Big punch, and Ricky Hatton is down. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
You guys really expected DTB to really just hit and he didn't
That's look like you are.
give me the shit.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That one.
Yeah, you can't even. Them niggas can't even fight each other.
This bitch is livid as fuck.
Shit, it don't matter whichever one you want to go to.
I understand. Getting the motherfucking pay.
Let me pee real quick.
He said he gotta use. Maybe. If you want to keep your job. Like it wasn't right for guys to sneak at me and you I was
Back. Oh, my bad, man. That boy got Vasily. Hey, this nigga moveset is cold as fuck. That's Prince Nassim nephew. Hold up. I never knew this nigga was on here. Oh. That boy Tafimo too.
I was having a car to check on her and she rolled down her window and she was like, yo, you, cause you ain't do shit with everything I did for you. And that shit touched my heart some type of way, like damn.
Can you catch a shooting star? Maybe. Here at the observatory. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Vasily Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighed in at an even 59 kilos, and he's got a reach of about 65 inches. And squaring off against him, Marco Antonio Barrera, 5'6" tall. Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a Marco.
Lomachenko retired.
8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
Yeah, man, no.
representing the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings. Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
I'm not gonna do that shit.
High hopes for this battle between these 2 athletes. That punch lands.
I don't like how Lomachenko fight.
A shot up perfectly timed left uppercut. Nice counter shot.
It's just like this.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's not a seat to be had in this. Down goes Lomachenko. You need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Probably so.
She pissed off. I'm ready to go. She was left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still wanna fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
You got the black eyes.
This can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Beautiful counter shot.
I had given it to you. I put it in the ass
Counter
first.
punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses.
You talking about when the girls brought me in, she
Final
was
10
cooking?
seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Barrera might be
Oh,
going
right.
down.
I can't believe some shit.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Missing with the hook. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very
Do you
close
think you
round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special.
Yep.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, Lomachenko is buzzed. Lomachenko on the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that...
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner. Look at his instructions. They're telling him to calm down.
They do that
Get them
sometimes.
to the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Down goes Bones.
Damn.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the
Damn.
perfection.
We gotta hurry up because the shit about to fit in. We're gonna have to start it up again. I think we got like 1 minute left. On the share play, they got like an hour you can play.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking.
Oh, 1 minute. Damn, that's crazy.
Time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Damn, how's beating everybody ass like that?
Weird as fuck. She didn't call me out the beer garden, so now she wants to redeem herself. You want to redeem yourself? Try to do it with me, bitches. You know, every time.
So let's go heavy.
You're mad. I don't give a fuck. I give a fuck. You're mad, bitch. Lex start arguing. I hear Lex over say, "Oh, you let rope manipulation."
Who I was
like, first of all, baby, there was never manipulation. I was bringing up a situation at hand that happened. Yeah, wait, who manipulated what? No, she.
Oh, look, she switches to it. Yeah, I seen that. And he fought 2 niggas at the same time.
As the sun sets, we
Talking about when he came back, when they waned him out his money and he went bankrupt. And he came back to fight and he won the championship after all that shit.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Smoking Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall, 229 pounds, but he...
I had watched the movie. That shit live. And it ain't really live, but them niggas stole all this man money, bro. This nigga was super rich.
And aggressive. You can't hide from this man.
Look at this. These fights are so fucked.
It's good.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the
That's just
Olympic
George
gold
Foreman. They need
medalist
to
from
put that nigga on.
Hanford, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a...
OCB is something.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. Miss with that jab. They exchange punches. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Definitely got to block George Foreman body shot.
You've seen the best of the best swarmers going. You understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Huh?
Both men step back for just a moment. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
What recovery skills they are.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If you keep this same kind of pace up.
Great rush. Here we go for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two were made for each other. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And they get to travel the world and winning. For some reason, like,
That counter shot lands. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Nice counter shot. It's all offense, all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time
What
to
the
score.
fuck? I saw that. What's that nigga shit?
Come on, bro. Ringo.
Here Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Joe Frazier is in trouble.
What I was a little upset about too was I don't think that like both people started.
How is Frazier still standing?
Not sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the right place to fall asleep.
Gonna be on gut. Like,
Has to be careful for that receipt. Frazier is in trouble again.
he was standing right there. And I
Frazier
was gonna
finally
say, "Yup."
answering back.
I can't get this nigga easy.
So far, it's been a tough round. What they will do? What tell them they've got the corner. How are they going to get through this?
Something that's so hard to get this watch. And it looks really good. Great for her.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a...
Whoa, Johnny.
Every
Can you
single
imagine
day.
if he knocks out Joe Frazier?
So, tonight,
Never count out smoking Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
the
Get
way
back on it.
all of the things is. Anything about this is fun.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Say what I'm gonna say, but it's a little Prince.
They exchange punches.
So, but it's definitely fun. Yeah, it's not fun. Take away.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
He's such a nice girl, and it never really brought up any friends. But she gave me a ring job, so please give it a shot.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Worry about it. Let's go out there.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Down goes Frazier. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Yeah, Jack Dempsey, hell yeah. Yeah, he should. That's his first time.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points for losing it.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Smoking Joe may go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
That nigga throw them big gusting ass punches.
His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to make...
Oh, my God, Johnny. Oh, no. Dempsey is hurt. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they fight different when you switch your stance.
They exchange punches.
That was Tavy.
They exchange punches.
She friends with them hoes now.
Is Frazier in trouble? Good defense from Frazier.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit because
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the fight. This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That jab misses. Down goes Jack.
Damn.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Red dress. Everybody just looking good and good. And that's what time to go play.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. There's no way Frazier survives this. Frazier never won to back off or back down.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. Here we go. It's round 7.
He's tired.
Really cleaned up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And Dempsey goes down.
Bro, come on.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
Damn. Lane my nigga back. He should get back up.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but
Down goes Joe Frazier.
That's it.
And you can
Yes.
see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Oh damn! Hey, it's a possibility if you can stay on track. Damn it! Fuck.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Down goes Frazier. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least.
Hold on, I won this one
Thousands around the world saw that shot.
against
They
the
probably
Matrix.
heard it.
I beat Lomachenko. Oh, and I won with Fedor. And you won 3. It's 3-3. Nah, 3-3. You won 3 of them hoes. You won with Benavidez. You won with who that was after Benavidez? Who? You, yeah, Vargas, and then you won with somebody else.
I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Good. I could have sworn.
Because yeah, I'm playing this.
You had lightweight. No, we had middleweight too. Because you beat me when I had Caleb Plant. Nah, I fought in with Fedor. I'm trying to think.
And I'm so disappointed because how these girls have been acting all season.
Shit, you can do that weight class. Nah. Using the restroom again. Drinking a lot. Man, let's go to light and heavy. I want to play with that boy Tolliver. Yeah, I think Benavidez is in that weight class too. Yeah, he sure is. Yep. Any more excuses, Roy? Boy, I almost cried when that nigga got his ass whooped. That was the first time I felt like I knew somebody.
It's because after you guys were texting, the girls like were DMing me saying, "How you going around saying that you're surprised?" And I was like, "Someone I should have." there either trying to tell you
That's a bet.
we are
That's a bet.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.